I guess it's evening, 6 o'clock. Okay, anyway. Anyway, so the song, because I couldn't remember it, so I went to my Star Maker app and I sang the damn thing, okay? I posted it on the community page. So go over there and listen to the words to it, okay? But I'll tell you what it says. It says, and it feels like heaven so far away. And that was the last index card that came out at the end of the reading, on earlier reading, okay? So that's what the song is, Gone Away. Because remember I was singing Low Self Esteem and I didn't mean to do that. So that's what the song is. Go listen to the words. It pertains to something. Let's see. I reach for you. Wait. I hear you call out my name. Somebody can hear you. You're having communication in the spiritual realm, like clear communication in the spirit realm. So you may have been feeling that lately. Maybe that's possibly why you've been wanting to sleep all the time. I don't know. I've been sleeping like a mug lately. I don't take naps in the daytime. Boy, I've been sleeping. I go to bed at 6 o'clock, wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and be like, well, yeah, okay. Anyway, take that as it resonates. But the song is gone away, gone away. Gone away, yeah, 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 and it feels like heaven so far away. Okay, anyway, that's how the song goes, okay? Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding and protecting us, telling these messages. Thank you, ancestors, and sending messages for all the health-filling messages and walking right beside me every day and just guiding me along, okay? Thank you, Jesus Christ, for everything. You get all the glory, God. Thank you, okay? It's all in your hands. Here's some letters, y'all. Let's see what they got to talk about. Ooh. We got a 6 and a 5. That's an 11. What, 2 ones? Interesting. Let's find out what they got to say, y'all. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate and all that jazz, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. Hello, Starla. How are you today? What y'all see right off the hip? I see I quit. Something up. I owe you. Right off the hip, that's what I see. Can y'all see anything? Lips. Somebody likes your lips. Somebody likes the way your lips are shaped. Okay, y'all take that as it resonates, okay? We possibly got June 16th, or June 15th, June 10th, June 1st, June 5th. We got May 10th. Y'all get the gist. There it is. Okay. Something about auxiliary or audio. We got 2 5s. Big changes. 106. 601. October. This could be. I see water signs out there. Y'all take what resonates. It said John equal Ben me, Ben my map, somebody's map. Ben map is in somebody's on somebody's chart. Somebody's in somebody's chart. Okay, blue, that's the truth. Blue John. Blue van. Blue van on my path. No T. Okay, 2 Q's though, and a Z. There's a quiz out here. Someone's testing, always testing. There's a Q&A kind of answers, and somebody wants a sample of your work. A sample quiz. It says Bonnie. Bonnie, you've been coming out here a lot lately. It said Bon and Bonnie. It says love. I love Sam. I love names. I solve man. I solve human. Human solve. Woo, this saying a lot right now. Woo-hoo-hoo. Something about believe. Believe in love. Believe in love. You got to believe we are magic. I'm doing great. How are you today? I don't have no idea what's all that, I guess, jibber jabber is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but you can obviously tell that JEANBEAN speaks Southern American. She don't speak jabba haba haba, none of that. Okay, so speak in Southern American if you can. If you can't, just speak in English. All right, in my comments, because I don't care too much to not understand what is being said, and I will delete you if you don't speak in English. I'm just telling you, because you put no curses on my channel. Something about a shaman. A shaman. Somebody loves you, us. Wait a minute. Ham. Benny. Jenny. Okay, we got blah 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 blah. Male in love. A male is in love. Okay. Pave my. It's something about a map and a path. A map. Why is it maple? Maple what? USO. Unison. What are you saying? Please leap in unison. So you're waiting on it. Waiting on something to happen in unison. It says moves in unison. Leap in unison. Movies on movies. What? Lisa's out here. HBO's out here again. I saw a Mandela effect about HBO, but it wasn't really a Mandela effect. So the dude jotted down the logo. The same dude that made the HBO logo made that logo for AC/DC, and he just jotted it down on a newspaper. I mean, on a napkin, and the B is slightly lower, and the O goes into this like that. That's the logo right there. But the B is slightly lower than the rest. Some kind of flaw. Somebody notices a flaw. Amen. Omen. Amen. Wait. Man. Up. Something lies. Lives. Okay. Alive. So alive. I'm alive now. So alive now. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. In a pub, alive. Wow, hallelujah. Okay, have. We got hives, jump and leap. Okay, we got jump and leap. Jump in bullshit. Somebody jumped in some bullshit. Alone. HIV. Tell you what resonates, collective. I'm just showing quiz. Quiz, a test, some kind of test. Okay, something about my lane. Stay in my lane, baby. Okay, planes, trains, and automobiles. Okay. Mob planes. Mob planes. Jump in plane. June is out here. June bomb, mom, numb. Okay, numb. June. How's June numb? Gene plan. So somebody wants to give me a plan? I owe you. I owe you. Ow. 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 Nail something. O'Neill is in here too. Nail me jail. Me in jail. Ow. God, dog, all of a sudden my stomach just starts hurting. I don't know why. Me in jail, bail. Bail. Bondsman. No D. Bondman. Bail bondsman. Something. P.S. Name. Job. Name in job. UPS. Line up. Line up. Same name. Save me. Same name. Miles. This is Miles and Smile. Smile. Says naive. Someone got someone caught up. Says Joe, John, Gene, Miles, Al, Lisa, Masons. Man, I swear there's a secret society. It says Jason out here too. Jason and Joe, Gene, Lisa, Jason, Mason lips, Mason what? Lips, up, Mason up. Salmon. These go against the flow. So somebody's going against the flow. It's a point of view. Somebody's very important. And they see you. Okay? Sell. James. Jamie's son. Sells what? Bunnies. Sells bunnies on bunnies on the real bunnies on live. What are they doing to bunnies? Pam, James, love, I live. Sin. I live in sin. That's what it says. Okay. Well, if you human and you live on this earth, you probably living in sin every day you wake up. Thing is you just need to talk about it to God and give it to God. That's the whole thing, is have a communication with God. That's the whole thing. Blames in, blames on, blames pin, open blame, open blame, slam, lamps, slam lamps. I guess somebody was fighting. Boxes. Boxes. Something about mail. Mail in the boxes. Up. Something about staying in my lane. Stay in my lane. Take what resonates. Okay. Pins up. Pin up. Somebody got a picture. Spins. What am I showing right there? Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn. Blames. Fucking bunny's hot, okay? That's, okay. Bunny gonna be a bunny, right? Slime. Slime. What does that mean? Okay, hold on a minute. Jams. Hot jams. What is, oh, the phone line. Something's on the phone line. Jams on the phone line. in view. Something's in view. Busy. One hope. Let's say one hope. It says L. It says Elon. Holy schmucking summer mucker. It don't say, it says Elon Musk. Elon Mush. Private eye. Oh. That makes a job. A jab. Elon. Pie. Almond bush. I feel like that's saying something about Peter Thiel for some reason, and that ain't even out here. I hear it though. I don't know why. Somebody's a lush and somebody's shy. A lush. A lush. Bye. This is bye. Blames on Sheila. Sheila O'Neal. What? That's her fucking name. What? Hold on a minute. Sheila left something? She passed away. So hold up. Gypped you on. Gypped us use my name. It's something about using somebody's name. Who did? John? Lisa? Oh, is that why they got married? Oh, we got Nelms out here. Her name's Jen Nelms, which is out here too. Jenny Nelms. She's a bad cop. No pain. No pain. No pain. We said Bones. What do you keep talking about? This person is a lush. This person drinks. This cop drinks. It said something like that earlier. Was she getting drunk and what? It said something about Shane. Shine up. Bones. What? How you gonna shine up a pan? Bones in the pan. Bound. no D. Live, Liz, use something, your name. Somebody used your name. Jean, mine. Push. Push. Whoops. Posh. Push in. Joan. Push in. Label. Lab. John. And then it goes to that. On something about vision. On vision. Somebody seen a vision? Blue. Wait a minute. They say minion. Minions. His minions. Lab up. It said venom. Take what resonates there. Nines. To the nines. Somebody's to the nines. Okay. She blames his son. She blames his son. Somebody named Vinny. It says the mob out here. Take that as it resonates. Okay. Vinny. Javal. N on some. Same. N on Samuel. Okay. VIP. So somebody very important. BJ. Let's read Samuel. See what's up with Samuel. Open. I'm open. Noel. I'm open. In Christmas. It says Jamie. BJ. Alright, Samuel. What you got to say? First Samuel. It says, Saul chosen to be the king. Samuel 9, page 337. It says, there was a man of Benjamin whose name was Kish, the son of Abel, the son of Zerah, the son of Bacharath, the son of Aphath, a Benjamite, a mighty man of power. Mighty means giant. Every time you see mighty in this Bible, it means giant. Okay, that's what the translation, the Greek, the Jewish translation, the Greek translation, it all means, when you see mighty, it means giant. Okay, so a Benjamite, a giant man of power, and he had a choice and a handsome son whose name was Saul. There was not a more handsome person than he among the children of Israel. From his shoulders upward he was taller than any of the people. Now the donkeys of Kish, Saul's father, were lost. And Kish said to his son Saul, please take one of the servants with you and arise. Go and look for the donkeys. So he passed through the mountains of Ephraim and through the land of Shalalisha. But Lisha's out here. Shalalisha might be out here. It takes two H's. Okay. It says, but they did not find them. Then they passed through the land of Shalom, and they were not there. Then he passed through the land of the Benjamites, but they did not find him. When they had come to the land of Zuph, Zuph, that's out here. When they come to the land of Zuph, Saul said to his servant who was with him, "Come, let us return, lest my father cease caring about the donkeys and become worried about us." And he said to him, "Look now, there is a city, a man of God, and he is an honorable man. All that he says surely comes to pass. So let us go there. Perhaps he can show us the way that we should go." Then Saul said to the servant, "But look, if we go, what shall we bring the man? For the bread of our vessels is gone, and there is no present to bring to the man of God. What do we have?" And the servant answered Saul again and said, "Look, I have here at hand 1/4 of a shekel of silver." And he says, "I will give that to the man of God, to tell us our way. Formerly in Israel, when a man went to inquire of God, he spoke thus, 'Come, let us go to the seer.' For he who is now called a prophet is formerly called a seer." I guess that's why we had to read that. It says, "Then Saul said to his servant, 'Well said, come, let us go.' So they went to the city where the man of God was. As they went up the hill to the city, they met some young women going out to draw water, and said to them, 'Is the seer here?' And they answered them and said, 'Yes, there he is, just ahead of you. Hurry now, for today he come to the city, because there is a sacrifice of the people today on the high place. As soon as you came into the city, you will surely find him before he goes up to the high place to eat. For the people will not eat until he comes, because he must bless the sacrifices. Afterwards, those who are invited will eat. Now therefore go up, and for about this time you will find him.' So they went up to the city. As they were coming into the city, there was Samuel, coming outward towards them, on his way up to the high place. Now the Lord said to Samuel in his ear the day before Saul came, saying, 'Tomorrow about this time I will send you a man from the land of Benjamin, and you shall anoint him commander over my people Israel, that he may save my people from the hand of the Philistines. For I have looked upon my people, because their cry has come to me.' So when Samuel saw Saul, the Lord said to him, 'There he is, the man of whom I spoke to you. This one shall reign over my people.' Then Saul drew near to Samuel in the gate and said, 'Please tell me, where is the seer's house?' Samuel answered Saul and said, 'I am the seer. Go up before me to the high place, for you shall eat with me today. And tomorrow I will let you go, and will tell you all that is in your heart. But as for your donkeys that were lost 3 days ago, do not be anxious about them, for they have been found. And on in whom is all the desire of Israel? Is it not on you and all your father's house?' And Saul answered and said, 'Am I not a Benjamite, of the smallest of the tribe of Israel, and my family the least of the families of the tribe of Benjamin? Why then do you speak like this to me?' Now Samuel took Saul and his servant and brought them into the hall, and had them sit in the place of honor among those who were invited. There were about 30 people. And Samuel said to the cook, 'Bring the portions which I gave you, of which I said to you, set it apart.' So the cook took up the thigh which with the upper part, and set it before Saul. And Samuel said, 'Here it is. What is kept back, it was set apart for you.'" You hear me? Okay. It said, and even though nobody knew you was coming, it was set apart for you. Okay. Something's going to happen suddenly at a banquet, possibly. Okay. It says, and Samuel said, "Here it is. What was kept back, it was set apart for you. Eat, for it until this time it has been kept for you, since I said I invited the people." So Saul ate with Samuel that day. When they had come down from the high place into the city, Samuel spoke to Saul on the top of the house. They arose early, and it was about the dawning of the day, that Samuel called to Saul on the top of the house, saying, Get up, that I may send you on your way. And Saul arose, and both of them went outside, and he and Samuel went outside. And he's about to tell him he's going to become a man of honor, okay, from God. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. There's going to be some kind of banquet. The seer is getting honor because someone is seeking the seer. Someone is seeking the seer. Understand it, okay? Understand what that just said, okay? Somebody's a VIP. Someone is someone very special. You were put here by God. You're an angel, a Noel. You're an angel. I don't know why I keep saying humans, but it does. Inhumans. Inhumans. Something is in humans. Angels and humans. A job in humans. Angel job in humans. Lines. VIP. We got something about PS and verses. Verses. Pines. Lives. Oh, the lives in humans. Human lives. Noel's loves humans. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. We're gonna get some cards. This is him a man, a human, him a blue. Or you say, I thought there was an L out here. Ain't no L. Yeah, there is, because it said Samuel. What? This should say him an alien. Him an alien. Him alien. And this says a human. Job in, job up. Someone giving their job up, whatever that means. They're sacrificing a job. Non-human. Someone's non-human, an alien. Male. Say halos. It's an angel. Jump in, bump up. Something about a lamp. And it says alone. Alone. Union. That's what it says. It says something about names. It says enamel. Enamel. Okay. Hamp, lamp. HBO. Alright, mean plan. This just says a mean plan. Something about a job. It's like they quit something to do something else. So y'all, we'll get some letters out, see what the letters got to say. Something about a P.O. box. Somebody might have had a P.O. box some years ago. 6 volt. Oh, what? 6 volt. Tell you what resonates on that, okay? Somebody might have had a P.O. box and received something in a P.O. box and never received it or something to that effect. Let's see what the angels and ancestors got to say about it. Tell you what resonates, y'all. Thank you so much. Love from USA, baby. I'm in the USA. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Starla. Alright, y'all. Tell you what resonates. This is telling us something. It says the air guardian. Shift your perception. Keep talking about a perception. Where you seeing somebody or something, okay? Surround yourself with protective energy. Because you're going up. Okay, someone trying to snag on or something? Someone trying to snag on? It says trust. It says trust and thrive. The stag. Star ancestor. Follow your voice of your soul. That's collective and alien. Stargazer. Set your heights higher. Trust your instincts. This is the book cover. Let love and let yourself be loved. Because somebody's coming in. It says drop your shields. Look, trust God. Because somebody's coming in. Somebody's about to tell you something. You're very, 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 very special, collective. Okay? Trust and thrive was the first one. It says trust your talents in these changing times. You're a shaman. Trust the higher forces. Stay rooted and grounded. You're the queen bee. Basking. Stay golden, baby. I'm telling you, you're about to receive something. You're a shaman. You were sent here by God, y'all. You're going to get some kind of... It says, be the light, dream and journey on the drum and the shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. You're about to be recognized. Collective, for sure. Okay? Eagle. See from a higher perspective. Alright? Let's get some regular cards out. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Fly like an eagle till I'm free. It says, reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady is a representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. Inspired by the Empress of the Tarot, she is abundant, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need nurturing. Yet she is representation of the goddess Venus too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seed form is perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life. There are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals, and even birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. That's for you, baby. Claim it. This is coming for you. This is for you, collective. It's for you. You about to get it. You about to get something grand. On a grand scale. Take what resonates. Let's see what the fairies got to say about it. Just resonate with y'all. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So earlier I was watching Lilo and Stitch, the real people. Oh, I thought that was somebody else. Okay. I was watching Lilo and Stitch, the real people. What's this laying out here? Believe in magic. That's a cute movie, though. Y'all need to watch that. It says, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around nature. It says, the fairy of the northern lights says, you are a part of nature, so you are magical, too. You're the empress. You're a nurturer of nature, okay? Tree wisdom. That reminds me of the tree of life. It says, motivation. You may be some kind of motivational speaker. The shaman and all of that coming out, because you're going to be on some type of stage. It keeps saying stuff about that, okay? It says, when spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Manifestation. Moon energy. Divination. Beyond anything else, the divination is a part of your life. You're about to get paid for it, okay? It's something that you've always done. The divination part, you've always had a skill or talent at I guess waking people up, okay? You talked about everything that's going on right now. You talked about this shit 15 years ago to people, and they would be like blown away, okay? They just didn't. They didn't understand. Now they do. Now they understand that you knew. Okay, that you have a gift. Okay, but you know how they all call you crazy and that and that and that. Don't give a damn what they say. Keep saying your truth. Okay, because that's God message. That's message coming out of God. God is wanting you to give these messages to these people. Okay, you probably You seem to find yourself in places like it's almost like the Holy Spirit put you there, okay? Because I guess you're like the trump, okay? You're the trump card. You get placed in these arenas with these, I guess, demons or what have you, and you stay your authentic self. You're not afraid of them. That blows their mind that you're not afraid of them. And then you start talking to some of them because they can't understand. They get curious as to why you're not afraid. Okay? And you start talking to some of them. You start telling them, your insights and the things that you see, coming from the energy that you feel and so on and so forth. And at first they don't believe you, okay? You might leave or something, go, move or something. And then all this shit just starts falling in line exactly like what you said. And these people are like blown away. They're going, the seer said that, okay? So they're hunting, someone's hunting you to tell you was right and to give you some kind of reward for it. In the Bible, someone was seeking the seer, okay? And that's how that's how the seer that just got the message from God was able to say, hey, you need to come here, man, and welcome him with open arms and just, very much somebody's about to make a movement that is hunting you, okay? Somebody is like, it's like they're in their car or something, but, take that as a resonator. Time is an illusion, okay? But don't be look, you're some kind of teacher. You showed somebody the way, okay? Higher self, I'm telling you, be the light. Be aware of your reputation, your influence, and your power to create, preserve, and destroy. It says powerful women are often misunderstood. 33. It says the truth. You cannot be truthful with another person unless you are first truthful and honest with yourself. The truth is not afraid of questions. So don't be afraid to speak up and ask for questions. Look, you're an earth angel. You were born to lead. A fortune teller. He's born to lead, baby. He's born to lead by the guidance of the angels and God. You listen to God. And you've also, look, you're the sage, the Sybil. I'll read them both. 3, 4, 5. Look at your situation with mature, experienced viewpoints of the wise person. Examine assumptions about the aging process and mastery. It says the Sybil. Think twice before sharing what you know with anyone except those who know without a question are ready to hear it. You have some kind of skill or talent in that because you listen to your higher self. You're not like anybody else, collective. I'm telling you, you're very, very... something about you that helps transform other people, okay? They learn things from you, okay? Through messages from God, okay? 4444 when I say that, okay? It's somehow, you might not be thinking about nothing, like nothing, You get on, you start doing a reading or some shit like that, and all these messages start coming out. It's because you trust in the message of God. Okay? It's not, it's, I hope you get what I'm saying right there. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So, you do. You do. Okay. Spirit says you understand what I'm saying. Just keep on giving you messages, baby, because he's coming through. He's coming through for you. Okay? It says Mahat energy. Build your light body. Accelerate your ascension. Pure intentions. Find clarity and surrender your ego. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get some kind of communication. Some kind of communication that's going to bring in some kind of clarity. Okay? 45-45. Enlightenment and Mahat energy. Look from the highest perspective. See the divine in everyone. Mahat energy. That's how you get it. My eyes are green. That's funny. Hey, how you do? How you been? I ain't seen you in a while. It says oneness. Look for the common humanity. Invoke Lemurian light. New opportunity fell out on the table. Told you, somebody hunting you. Somebody looking for you. They're hunting you. Opportunity's about to walk through the door. Declutter your life, glimpse a magical doorway. Yep, you're gonna clean up something. It's gonna open up some kind of chart. A shower of blessing. Don't forget to pay it forward. But you're gonna be able to create your vision with this blessing, and you're gonna help somebody with that vision, with that what you're gonna receive. You're gonna help lots of people. Because you know what it's like. Because you've been there. You've been there. You know. You know. And you've been there. You're going to help lots of people. That's what it's... That's the reading, baby. Because I started with the letter. So y'all take that as it resonates. It says, briefly, perfectly human. But apparently, you got an alien in love with you. Wouldn't that be something? My name is Scott. It says, green means go. Red means stop. Yellow means go very fast. It says, look, I watched Lilo and Stitch, and they were aliens. Stitch is an alien, y'all, okay? And look, this is what them aliens did. You know what them aliens done? Them aliens just touched the man's wrist and turned into the man. That's what them aliens did when they were looking for the hunters, the ones that were hunting Stitch. There was two humans there, and they kept calling them popsicles and that, okay? Yeah, and they just touched that man's wrist, and they turned into them men. So then they was trying to walk on their popsicle sticks, because they couldn't walk like that, because they had little short legs and flumpy bodies. It's funny. Anyway, resonates, okay? It says conversation. The conversation from the minutes. Struck the conversation from the minutes. I didn't know it was a bad word. English isn't my first language. What? What did he say? Something about twats. Twitter and twats. It says, during a meeting of legal aid, I referred to Twitter as twats. It says, I wasn't trying to be crude. I thought it was the right name. It made melodic sense. I don't know. People who tweet are twats. Right or wrong. The meeting, whoo, that means Elon a twat. He's a tweeter twat. He's a tweeter twat. It says, am I right or wrong? It says the meeting didn't so much stop as crash land so the attorney could explain my error. I burned in my seat. They struck the conversation from that in minutes. I didn't know it was a bad word. English isn't my first language. For the next 8 years, as I switched practice groups, stifled myself, and continued to grow more discontented, Sylvia would persistently ask me the question again. Why are you a lawyer? Somebody's about to quit their job. Because they found out some fishy shit's going on, y'all. It says, okay, each time I'd bullshit a new version of the same answer. But I was unconvincing. I was good with clients, but shit at the nuts and bolts of the job. I am disorganized. My papers were sprawled all over my desk, with crucial forms buried inside the mountain. I was temporarily unsuited to debating the finer legal points. I was more interested in what was right rather than what was legal, which made the excellent philosopher but a terrible lawyer. I wanted to hold my clients' hands, tell their stories, cry with them, and love them into better situations for themselves. I wanted to talk about life, healing, and art. I worked myself into a tizzy because of how ineffective the laws were, and would drink a bottle of wine to numb myself after work. Sylvia stuck with me, trying to help me find a position within legal aid that fit. She didn't nag. She trusted me with my life. It says, I didn't trust myself, though. I knew deep down something was wrong. I was wearing someone else's clothes, feeling like I was wearing someone else's skin. I had a wardrobe that didn't even look like me. A career I backed myself into, lies I told myself, a life that I didn't even feel like was mine. One saving grace of this job was that it looked good on the outside. The other was that I only had to don the mask part-time. The rest of the time I had the freedom to be me. For a while it was worth it to trade my authenticity for 21 hours a week. But year after year of smothering myself, introducing an insidious ache I couldn't shake, it permeated my being. I could barely recognize myself in the mirror. Whenever I pulled my locks back and fixed my button-down shirt, I saw an emptiness lurking back at me. The same one I felt spreading through my body whenever I modulated my voice or suppressed my style at work. It was starting to suck away my bone marrow at my very essence. Before long, my wardrobe started changing naturally. I veered towards grays and blacks. The colors faded. So did the effort. So did the spark of life within me. I thought I was doing what it took to survive, but in truth, I was slowly killing myself, shrinking my job, murdering my own light. For what? For a life I didn't buy into? It was like I was holding a pillow over my face, waiting for myself to stop struggling. Take that as it resonates. Someone's sick and tired of some bullshit. When they get sick and tired, that makes me think of the damn... Look, there's something about comedy, y'all. There's about 4 times I thought the word comedian and comedy during this reading, and I didn't say it. You may be taking your life experiencing, what you've been experiencing in life, and see the funny in it, and write some type of damn... You might write a sitcom or something to that effect, because y'all remember, I mean, if y'all been watching, set it in a letter, shit like that, movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So y'all take that as it resonates. But that would be cool to be a comedian. You can talk shit about all fucking politicians. Don't nobody say shit to you about it. Look, somebody got the wrong tattoo. They got regrets. No, it says regrets. It says closed off. Oh, somebody feeling... W means fallen angel in Hebrew. Somebody closed off fallen angel, huh? Alpha. Leap of faith. Alternate root. What's the regrets? King. King has regrets. Broken. Most likely. It says, invite Yeshua, Jesus, to walk and talk with you, King. It says movies, TV, and music. There's a whole shit ton of index cards over there, but these are the ones that came out. So y'all can take what you want to out of it. There are no coincidences. It says warrior, alpha warrior, mother. It says fixed. It says talisman, the key. It says Stella got her groove back. Call back your power. I can't make that up. I can't. Y'all think I can make up all those sayings right there? No. Something's fixed. It says 4. Trust in it, y'all. Have faith. That's 4 pretty much means have faith. It says something about the count, letting go and surrendering. It says glasses. Wear them. It says cheers. And put in drink. Glasses. Seeing something clearly. Okay. That says meanings. That top card says meanings. So, y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. 5555. Big changes. Big changes. Okay, y'all stay golden. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $, AngelMoon 6237. Light and love, everybody. See you on the flip side.